Hello and welcome. This is going to be a zodiac specific reading for Leo. Welcome, Leo. Come on in. Let's figure out what is a message of importance for you. Let's start out with some animal totem messages and see what are the energies stepping forward, guiding, guarding, lending their support to Leo. Matter of importance. Let's take these two. Oh, perfect. Okay, under the deck, I see the cat poking out and also the raccoon from behind this. Underneath we have the heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. So, patience. And the two that came out, we have frog, prosperity, with cougar, assertive. So being patient yet assertive in the generation of your prosperity. I like that. So there's, with this cat energy especially, a certain level of poise and strategic placement, being at the right place at the right time, waiting and being very steadfast in waiting for opportunities to present, and then having yourself being prepared to say the right thing to capitalize on those situations. I'm not saying in any bad way, but it looks like, yeah, let's read these cards. So the frog, prosperity, reads, let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. And so we've got prosperity and rewards already here, and opportunities. And then cougar, assertive, reads, in silence you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. So that's beautiful with that cat energy showing up for you, Leo. So let's start out with the rest of the astrological deck here for a little bit of context about your situation. We'll take that one. There we go. Beautiful. We'll take that one. And just a couple more. There we go. Under the deck, we have Solar Calm. I've seen that a few times during this series of zodiac readings. Clarify. So something that has perhaps been chaotic, perhaps there's been all different types of things kind of vying for our attention in a situation. Something's kind of coming up. So I will notice that as I look down here, we have that solar calm, but you have several cards here. The one of two that is upright is the sun. So there's clarity, there's opportunity. And the other one that's upright is 6th house, sustainability, 44. The first one out is solar flares, activation. Are you seeing the pattern here? I am. And Pallas Athena, think. Okay, just wanting to take this all in. So there has been extreme activity with the sun right now going on. There's solar flares, as we see here, which are activating your own ability to be assertive in pursuit of your own prosperity, your money-making visions and schemes and ideas. It looks like some of those are being influenced by your urge to create a more sustainable future. It's something you have put a lot of thought into, a lot of planning, and you've got some great progressive ideas here that are starting to really take shape. So all of this chaos and influx from the source, the sun, is kind of inspiring you. But I think that you are in, or have been recently, in a place of overwhelm, that so much creativity, so much influx of information has been coming through, that you've really had to sort through a lot of this information to clarify what you should do and which opportunities are going to be best for you, and present to you the best course of action to move forward. So this is activating within your own personality more leadership, more assertive expression of your ideas. It's like maybe you've been thinking about this a long time, but you've been taking care of other people or other business in the meantime while this plan was kind of gestating inside your mind. But look at the way that this mandala is centered around the third eye and the crown area of this individual. There's the story of Zeus and Pallas Athena is stepping forward, where Zeus is Jupiter, abundance, and the great benefic. And Zeus, many of us know the different ideas behind Zeus, and how there was a lot of philandering and exploitation going on with Zeus, bringing in somewhat of the father wound. And Pallas Athena was actually the brainchild from the third eye of Zeus. And so it's as though our caretaking and our stewardship of some type of vision, even if that is of our own inner nature and what we're here to do and to achieve, and what brings ourselves into a feeling of prosperity, purpose, and fulfillment here. There's this idea of, because of things such as the patriarchy in general, any type of father wounds or exploitation in general, not necessarily belonging just to men. I just want to clarify. There's some type of idea that has been working through your energy for some time. You've been very patient in your cultivation of what you think would be the best for different individuals. And there's something, it's like you are catalyzing or presenting like a third. I keep getting this image over the last few months of the 3D printer being able to be a conduit for spiritual messages, and the being inspired with divine purpose. I'm quoting something that's not coming in. Is that something? Oh, it's Loki from the Marvel. I'm something like charged with glorious purpose or something like that. And it was, in that case, something like his belief that humans really liked to be ruled and governed, and to be able to be uh, subjected to his rule. And I think that that's kind of the Zeus energy, right? The faulty leadership. And in order for you to kind of bring something into the next phase of life, it seems that you've got this brainchild that you're bringing in. And I don't know if this is actually a child that you have, and it doesn't necessarily need to be a feminine child, but it seems to be a warrior energy nonetheless, a very logical and high character, high moral fiber individual that you are becoming and bringing forth into this world, whether it's just ideals or some type of a platform. It's like becoming the microphone for this energy to come into prominence. And so I think that part of this is absolutely your own stage presence. Underneath, we have emergence. Maybe this is something that you haven't actually done so far, but you've been looking for ways um, to develop your platform. But there's something coming in. Yes, let's get some more cards, and we're gonna let the cards speak. It looks like this is going to be a profitable endeavor with patience and assertive effort. It looks like you're bringing prosperity into form. And with all this solar energy with Leo, it's like that is your ruler. So whenever your ruler is in this chaotic form, it can bring in a lot of chaos and disorder in your own experience. Like your brain, your nervous system seems to be somehow taxed in the previous time period to watching this video, but there is clarity and calm coming. It's like the eye of the storm, where there's this solar calm card, looking at all these spheres here aligning. There's some type of alignment happening with your own energy field here, where you are able to, because of your poised nature, you're able to capitalize on an opportunity in alignment of the stars, the central star being your guiding light of the sun. Under here we have Gaia. You're able to position yourself and capitalize on something again that is bringing a lot of prosperity. And it's, yeah, it's taken a while to get here, it looks like. So we have coherence. I feel like that's also talking about this sun bringing into clarity and understanding with our own purpose, whether we've been aggravated into this or overly stimulated into seeking peace and calm. What else? We have root chakra and belief. Interesting. So, root chakra having to do with our grounded nature with Mother Gaia, that's under the deck right now, being able to feel plugged into the manifestation realm of the actual earth, as well as the belief cycle of the cosmic identity, and being able to channel information into form. So, that's taking inspiration and um, funneling that into manifestation, right? Vision to form. And we've got one, and then the 11 of the belief is 111. In solar flares and sun, okay, and solar calm. Solar calm is 16. Then we've got solar flares 17, and sun is 18. And I've been using these decks for a while. They are well shuffled. The probability of these three showing up in one reading is extreme. I hope that you can um, grasp the importance of this. And I think that since I'm in your energy, that you are trying to figure out why you're having such an influx of energy. And it looks like this is a powerful activation of your calling. You are bringing something into material form here. So I also noticed that I've been splitting this other deck with these quirky affirmations, and the one that stepped forward for you is, you will be surprised. Ask with love, and their answer may surprise you, yet whatever their answer, be happy, and this may surprise them. And then it says, hi, it's love, and I the universe. And under that it says, you're destined for greatness on the wings of love. Wow. I'm hearing a loved public figure. You'll be surprised. So you're asking for something, or are you asking someone out? gaining the confidence to do something. I don't want to speculate too much here. Let's get a few more code cards and we'll change decks. All right, we'll take these two. Cosmic Flower and Consciousness. This is an elevation, an evolution of consciousness that shifts us. Oh, and that's 17 and 18. You've got to be kidding me. Which corresponds with solar flares and sun. Okay. So this seems to be beyond comprehension to some normalized thinking. It's quite evolved ideas here. So I think that somewhat you're not even quite sure what the full ramifications of something are as yet. You're surprised more and more as this idea is kind of sitting with you and coming together. It seems like this is a divinely inspired, intuitive download that you are receiving through these solar activations that are activating your chakra system, aligning you with a star seed type origin here. Dynamic consciousness. Dynamic consciousness. You're evolving consciousness through the dynamic expression of whatever is coming through for you. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and get a couple cards here to clarify some of this. What is this with the sun coming through? We've got rejuvenation, vibrational, worthy. A few more, and I'll show them to you all. We'll take that one, that one, that one. And let's take the bottom, and it's splitting naturally. So I see frequency shift, fearless, and celestial. Celestial is that card that has been talking to me about the convergence of our celestial identity with the earthly realms and our personal experience, timeless, soul level experience. And so there's a shift in your frequency, this gathering of courage, clarity, insight, and assertive nature to bring something fully together. And I feel like that's fearlessly embracing the intuitive hits that you are receiving because you're becoming a divine channel if you didn't know that already. And under the deck, the split wants to reveal caretaker, recognition, storm, divinity, and surfacing. So there's some type of solar storm with this solar flares that we're talking about. So recognizing the work that's coming through those levels somehow, it's like you are recognizing some of these implications of these storms and what they're aggravating and working out in your own energetic makeup. They're really shaking loose any old narratives. And there's something here that you are compelled to give back to the world with the sustainability of the sixth house. It's part of your identity and it's part of your service to humanity as a caretaker. You're recognizing how the storms of life and how this recent event or perhaps this catalyzing, triggering, motivating event. I mean, for some of you, this could even be the passing away of somebody who is important to your life for good or bad, catalyzing something, really creating some inner dialogue for you that is helping you to recognize your inner divinity that's bringing that up to the surface. It's like, it's almost like if you don't get this out and down onto paper and brought into the world, it's like you're going to choke on it almost. I don't know what this is meaning. So, all right, and the three hidden cards are confidence, love, and simplicity. And the first three out, again, were rejuvenation, vibrational, and worthy. Struggling to hold all of this. I think that that's talking about struggling to hold all of these activations within the energy. It's like it's boiling up, it's bubbling up out through the energy, it's seeping through our pores. And so here it's like maybe you don't quite 100% you're not used to witnessing yourself and the capacity of yourself to hold this vibrational resonance. But through whatever this situation was, through releasing the past and embracing this new idea or vision, it's like your energy is being upgraded to such a level that you are going to be able to withstand the influx of higher intensity, higher vibrational, inspirational frequency here. With this frequency shift, it's like maybe you're having ascension symptoms, maybe you're having digestive interference or some type of throat clearing anomalies. Like before I even came into your reading, I started reading for another sign. It was Capricorn, and my throat was just going nuts, and so I had to discontinue the message and I started again, and you were the one that came out. So I don't know if that has anything to do with your reading. So have confidence that whatever is stepping forward to you is a message of love. No matter how simple the messages may seem, there is a lot of divine weight and divine messages. I would say the more divinely inspired the message, the more simple that they come across as. And it's like maybe we've been withholding the information, kind of choking it back because it's like, well, people already know that. But some of the most important confirmations of spiritual communication and divine communication and messages are those simple, loving, repetition messages that are coming through, supporting, inspiring, and confirming that we are enough, that we have some type of information, and that we're being upgraded and positioned and prepared to move forward in some type of a way. So be patient with this process. This process is bringing prosperity, and it's helping us with our confidence, courage, and our fearless nature here to be able to be a conduit of spiritual enlightenment. So we've got in crescent moon, there's something about the moon cycles and being patient because things are coming into form, and you'll get the information that you need at the time that you need it. And sometimes dancing or being patient with the revealing of the great mystery of what's coming in for you is all that's required to, I'm getting flutters in my heart chakra right now. And so whatever it is, it's displacing anything that has limited the expansion of your heart-based truth so far. It's inspiring you, and the great mystery is being revealed little piece by little piece by little evidence. And be delighted and inspired, and allow yourself to be surprised and not to necessarily control everything, but look for the little clues and the little signposts that are coming in. All right, let's go ahead and intentionally come forth with some information here from the Karmic Akashic Tarot deck and see what is Spirit want to detail about this process here. Queen of Forces and Birth. So we have Queen of Forces balanced between the energies. So your energy may have been specifically going nuts all of October and the first or the last few days of September, perhaps. This may have started around the eclipse portals at that time. And for some of you, this may go back a few eclipses. Or also to the equinoxes this year. There's some powerful transition points that you have been navigating and trying to regain your footing. It's been shaking up your core belief structure. It's been really breaking you through. There's been an awakening here with cosmic flower, with consciousness and dynamic. It's like these critical awareness points. Maybe you've been following new information sources, new divine inspiration, having new messengers, more animal totems. But birth here I don't know, and for some of you, this may have to do with a literal birth, but to me, this is the brainchild, the Pallas Athena, the birth through the third eye. It's bringing a vision into fruition, a profitable venture that helps activate your calling and your service in this world. Underneath, we have reflection. I think that you've been reflecting upon this and trying to stabilize yourself throughout this extreme situation and extreme energetic fluctuations going on. Maybe you felt sick recently with those ascension symptoms. Get it checked out. I'm not a doctor if you need to. Number 9, Archangel Michael. I don't know if some of you are aware of the 7 rays or have been doing research into that, but with this sun and moon, some of you may even be in a divine partnership or have met an individual who is activating you in that way. Archangel Michael comes in on the blue ray. The blue ray is here to speak vibrational resonance, to bring things into form, to create greater justice, and to shift the collective to face greater truth. Here we have the muse under the deck talking about something that has captivated our attention, or our ability to captivate the attention of others at this time through this, perhaps this new platform, this new endeavor, this new vision coming forward. Oof. Did we not already have the violet flame in your reading here? I don't see it right now. I may have reshuffled, or that was the previous reading, but you've got the initiation and the Count Saint Germain, the I am influence, able to transmute lower vibrational resonance and influences, and being able to tap into the divinity within yourself and the simplest messages of the I am. It talks also with vibrational worthiness here, with our inner self speak and the inner narrative, what we believe about ourselves being shaken loose, any type of self judgment or any type of shaming or shadow aspects of self. It's like really understanding that we are in communication with divine messages and insights, and able to speak that into the collective, to speak that into the energy fields of others about their worth, bringing them back into their full capacity. And yes, there's something extreme here. Your journey is protected with these two here, protected and uplifting. And then we have the sands of time. This again talks about patience and things coming together in their own divine timing with hair and patience. And then we've got all this information here. It's like this vision quest, this time spent of observation of our process here is giving way to revealing what it is and what does that mean for us in our journey. So this is incredible. I'd love to hear more of your insights coming through. So let me know what you're doing in the comments if you guys feel like speaking that into form. Vibrational with Saint Germain and Archangel Michael, which rules the throat chakra, and the truth and justice here is talking very much about our ability to speak shifting changes over our own self as well as the collective by where we give our energy and our attention and intention. It's like whatever you speak, whatever you give your energy over to is in becoming. So you're having an epiphany about self-limitation versus capitalizing on something here, right? There's something very strategic and tactical, this feminine warrior energy. So, okay, what ending oracle cards can we gather here to round out the messages and help us to understand, get some guidance? All right, there we go. So on the bottom, we have enjoy the journey, number 21. Yeah, it's like an adventure coming through for you. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. Beautiful. So, yeah, we were talking about um, not knowing all of the facts and details and just waiting for the opportunities to present or the instinct to take action, that things are being revealed in time. So it's important to stay light on our feet and to stay open and receptive to the various opportunities coming and to be discerning of which opportunities we do and don't take. Where you need to be, you're at the right place at the right time. Trust and be in the present tense. Acknowledge how you're feeling. Have faith in the universe that the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. Life is better together. Seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. So yeah, gathering people together, and maybe you are getting people on board with this vision to bring it into fruition. But yeah, you're at the right place at the right time. So yeah, you will be surprised. Maybe you have a spontaneous chance meeting, chance encounter, um, something that just by nature of you following your intuition, you'll come across a critical piece of information at the right time. That's the universe just teasing you and delighting you to pay attention in the present tense, to not stay in your phone, but to open your eyes and look up from your feet on the journey. And yeah, gather together. Lead by example comes up. While families don't have leaders and employees, they're not really organizations. They could be considered a small, not-for-profit business. Successful parents, for example, lead by example, setting out roles, boundaries, standards of behavior, and expectations with clear communication, and enforcing rules with kindness. They value input from their children and are keen to make joint decisions with them. And Sun Tzu said captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. Wow, that's interesting for sure. We're talking about parent child and the treatment and respecting the personal choices of others, and some type of awareness of perhaps our own inner speech to inner self, and thus how we speak to others that are in vulnerable situations or in our care. And while they're in our care, we need to speak to the highest in them, and others speaking to the highest in you. So some critical changes going on for you, and I'm wishing you so much love, joy, and power on this transformational journey for you. Take good care. Until next time, Leo.